Now, for the biggest stories of the week, let's play the feud. Everybody, watch the clip. Tell me, what is the story?
That's the Italian flag.
That's wet, man. Oh, Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, that's expensive. That's expensive.
Yep.
What's the story?
We're living in hell?
The story is the war in Iran. The administration is selling it, but is anybody buying it is the bigger question. Now, I think we can all agree that the best option is to not have a war. But as the great Slim Charles said on The Wire, once you in it, you in it. So question to the American government, how's that timeline thing going?
President Trump also telling Time magazine this week that, quote, I have no time limits on anything.
President Trump told CBS News, quote, I think the war is very complete, pretty much.
We won the bet. In the first hour, it was over.
When it's over, and I don't think it's going to be long.
When are you going to know when it's over?
When I feel it.
Okay.
I feel it in my bones.
It seems as though we've moved away from weeks and just onto vibes.
It is. War is vibes. Everybody knows that famous quote.
Is that also from The Wire?
No, that's not from The Wire. So now, the administration says that there's only one person that's in charge of calling the shots on this war. Who is that person?
Netanyahu.
The ghost of Jeffrey Epstein. If he's dead. If he's dead.
The person that's making the decisions is actually the exact person you wish it wasn't.
The president has set a very specific mission to accomplish. And so it's not for me to posit whether it's the beginning, the middle, or the end.
I love wet man. That man just is so drenched at all times. Is he doing drugs and it's just making him a juicy boy?
Every day.
Wet man.
I'll tell you what, when I watch him speak, I turn into a juicy boy as well.
Are you saying that our Secretary of War does like 40 burpees before every press conference and it just comes out, just jacked, I'm ready?
And then he shadow boxes and does a lot of like, you are a defense secretary.
How are Republicans as a whole feeling about the war, gang?
Nobody wants this war. No, well, except
Netanyahu.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody's into it. Nobody. The Republicans are gone. The Democrats were never there. Who is this for?
According to White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, quote, Republicans are unanimously supportive of President Trump's bold decision to launch combat operations. Ah, yes. The only thing Republicans are unanimous about is that they hate taxes and they hate good haircuts. Is it true that the Republicans are unanimous in supporting this war? Is what Caroline Leavitt's saying? Is that the right thing?
Well, she's always told the truth.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a lot of Republicans coming out like full-throated. I should rephrase that. I haven't seen a lot of Republicans.
One Republican that has been coming out in full support is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. What do you mean you ain't got no more mint juleps? What you talking about? Lindsey Graham has been salivating for war with Iran for years, and now that it's happening, oh boy, he's happy, and he's got no time for people who disagree with him.
So we have a commander-in-chief in President Trump, who I think is Ronald Reagan plus. If President Trump had not done this, they could have had a nuclear capability within months, weeks, not months. To all those who don't believe that, you're stupid. You're a fool.
He's just like the president who had Alzheimer's plus.
What is President Trump now calling the military action in Iran?
It's a rondelay.
Is it a jaunt with missiles?
That's a pretty solid guess.
I think I do know. Is it an excursion?
It's just a little excursion, baby. Just a few missiles, baby. Why you tripping? And the president makes it perfectly clear that he has his priorities in order.
We did a little excursion. We had to take this little few weeks of excursion, but it's been incredible. Our military is unbelievable, the job they're doing. So we had to take an excursion, but it's doing well. The market's holding up well.
You just said it is a little excursion, and you said it is a war. So which one is it?
Well, it's both.
Did you see how many times he circled back to say excursion? He's really trying to get it today.
Loves that word.
Well, when you're going through late-stage dementia, certain things get stuck in your brain on a loop. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone here.
Our audience all has late-stage dementia.
The Merriam-Webster definition of excursion: a usually brief pleasure trip.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Where's the pleasure part of this excursion?
You didn't see Lindsey Graham in that talking head? He seemed like he's having extreme pleasure right now.
But it's also like, whatever, improv, right? Yes and. He just yes ands them in this grand circle. It's like, well, thank you. It is both. You are brilliant. Oh, yeah, excursion and a war. That's it.
How is the war actually going? No matter how much we bomb them, Iran has control of a very, very important piece of geography within the region. What are they in control of over there?
The Hard Rock Cafe, Tehran.
What piece of geography is Iran in control of?
The Strait of Hormuz.
The dire Straits of Hormuz.
It is the Strait of Hormuz. Seen there, trying to just put the tip in.
Roy, we have to look at it.
Put the picture back up. It looked like it's throwing it back. There, you want to see that? The strait is one of the most important energy choke points. 1/5 of all crude oil
That's why
flows
Lindsey
through
Graham
there.
likes it. It's a choke point. Now I get it.
Here's the spokesman for Iran's military command.
We will never allow even a single liter of oil to pass through the Strait of Hormuz for the benefit of the United States, the Zionists, or their partners.
I did not think he sounded like that. That's crazy.
How is it, after all this time, there's still just one path, the most important path of resources in the world, and no one's like, you can just go that way. Like, there's just one path.
There is another road, the Gay of Hormuz, but it's much more, you like that, it's much more complicated.
What else did Iran reportedly do to the Strait of Hormuz that made headlines?
Oh, they're mining the shit out of it right now.
On Tuesday, it was reported that Iran was laying mines in the strait. Trump was quick to address this news, posting on Truth Social, quote, "If Iran has put out any mines in the Strait of Hormuz, we want them removed immediately. If for any reason mines were placed and they were not removed forthwith, the military consequences to Iran will be at a level never seen before."
Oh shit, new Trump truth just dropped. General!
Ibrahim, pick up the mines!
We gotta do it forthwith!
Between Iranian mines and American strikes, the strait has become extremely dangerous and is now described as Death Valley. Knowing all of this, the president says the Strait of Hormuz is open for business. He spoke to reporters at the White House on Wednesday, but before we get to what he said, please check out this photo from the impromptu press briefing.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a honey-baked president right there, boy.
The makeup is streaking from his eye. You see that?
He sweats so much, all of a sudden it's like, it's me, Jeffrey Epstein!
Here's Trump's advice for ships in the Strait of Hormuz.
Are you talking to the CEOs of various oil companies, encouraging them to use the Strait of Hormuz
I think they should. I think they should. I think they should use the Strait.
Yeah, what could happen? Go ahead.
Done it.
Why not?
It's going like this.
Iran repeatedly attacking the flow of Middle East oil. At least 6 ships targeted in the last 24 hours. Overnight, 2 oil tankers hit off southern Iraq. Video circulating online showing one of them ablaze. President Trump still sounding optimistic, claiming the vital Strait of Hormuz is in, quotes, great shape.
Yes, that shape is a mushroom cloud. Now, obviously, the violence and uncertainty is impacting gas prices, which have risen 65 cents a gallon nationwide. Panel, how high do you think gas prices are going to go before it's all over?
$7.
I live in California. It is $7 now.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's why I drive a zero-guilt vehicle, a Tesla. But, no, I'm kidding. I drive an oil tanker. Like
They grown like a paternity test episode, like the bad dad that came out. Right now, oil costs about $100 a barrel, but Iran says we need to get ready for oil to cost $200 a barrel. Here's Energy Secretary Chris Wright with a response.
Do you agree that people need to be prepared for that?
We're going through short-term energy disruption for just huge long-term gain. You're seeing Iran's behavior.
Could
They're
that
attacking
hit? Could
every
short
country
term
in the
mean
region.
$200 a barrel?
I would say unlikely.
That means yes, it's going up to $200 a barrel.
I love it when people pretend there's a delay. You know?
I mean, there was a delay. It was in his brain.